What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Carter Sports Coverage, man. I'm your boy, SB Cash.
What's good? It's your boy, Ryan.
And today, we got a special guest in the building, man. Shout out to my boy, Jimmy Hood, man. What's going on, man? Talk to the people.
Down, man.
Good to have you on the show. How you been, bro?
I've been all right, man. You know, just chilling, laying back, man.
That's what's up, man. We gonna talk some sports today, man. We appreciate him coming on the show today, so... First thing I want to get into today, we're going to talk about the biggest cuts from the NFL. As y'all know, everybody slimmed their roster to 53, so we're going to get into that. We're going to get into our early NFC and AFC championship picks. This is obviously the earliest look because the regular season ain't started yet. Then we're going to go to the NBA. We're going to talk about RJ Barrett, Markiff Morris, and Donovan Mitchell. But before we get into anything, let me say this. Shout out to Feed Me Sandwich Kings. Come get you a sandwich. Shout out to DJ Moore. Keep going hard, man. You already know what time it is. So, man, let's get into it, man. NFL cuts, y'all. NFL cuts. So, as y'all know, Tuesday, every team went from 80 players to 53. You know what I mean? Lot of cuts. I'm gonna say the notable cuts. I'm gonna name some names, and after I name them, y'all tell me the biggest names y'all feel like got cut. All right. So the Texans ended up cutting Marlon Mack. The Bucks ended up cut Logan Ryan. Colts cut Philip Lindsay. Bills cut O.J. Howard. Chiefs cut Josh Gordon. Dolphins cut Sony Michel. Jags cut Laquan Treadwell. Lions cut Gerard Davis. 49ers cut Willie Snead. Bills cut Duke Johnson. And Raiders cut Alex Leatherwood. So these are the biggest names from the cut pool, man. Let's start with you, Ryan. What you think about, man? Who's the biggest name on there? Or who's shocking to you, surprising?
O.J. Howard shocked me. What he was supposed to be. I mean, he was a first-round talent coming out of Bama. He went to the Bucks. He never got a chance. Well, he got a chance, never panned out there. Then I thought he was going to at least get some time over there at Buffalo. They cut him right away. That's crazy.
I don't even think he played a game.
He must just not have it. He just must not have it. And another one, the Jared Davis on the Lions. He was a Gator.
First
I
round
know
pick.
he was a thumper. He showed potential first couple games I've seen him. So I don't know what's going on with that. Them two names that shocked me.
How you feel?
O.J. Howard, the biggest one. Though. That's crazy.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, how you feel? What you think's the biggest one?
I like to agree on the O.J. Howard, man. The dude Johnson was kind of surprising as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that O.J. Howard, but you know, he just got signed too. So
Yeah, let's talk O.J. Howard. So he do get cut by the Bills, but really quickly got picked up by Cincinnati Bengals. How y'all think that'll work out for?
Oh, he did? That's a good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man.
How y'all feel, bro?
I think that's great for him. You feel me? That's a beautiful spot to be at right now. You know what I'm saying? Got Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying? Throwing that bitch too.
Definitely.
Most definitely. I'd be happy if I was in.
How about you? How you feel about the move to the Bengals?
It's a good sign for him. I mean, it's another opportunity, but shit, right now it's looking like he ain't got it. He ain't got it at the next level. That's what it's looking like.
That's how I'm looking at it. Like, man, it's a good move for the Bengals. They get another maybe talented pass catcher, but I'm looking at O.J. Howard like, do he got something left in the tank? Cause them years in Tampa Bay went down the drain after a while, and then Buffalo,
they kept replacing him. Gronk, Brate.
Yeah,
they kept bringing tight
Brate
ends.
was
Like,
getting
what's
more
going on? You know?
Definitely.
It don't look like he got it.
Most definitely going downhill.
Another big name I'll say on this list.
That Marlon back though, that's kind of like that.
Yeah, because where he used to be a couple years ago, he's the top running back for the Colts. It's crazy to see he got cut from the Texans though. And
And then the dude that took his spot, don't you feel me?
Prosper more at the Texans, be able to, get some little dunk time running,
Right. I'm looking at Philip Lindsay. That was all of these guys on this list. I feel like they had a good year. Like they had a good year in the NFL.
I ain't really shocked at Philip Lindsay because
I'm not. I think
they already got two good backs.
Right.
You feel me? They already got Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines.
Right.
So.
But I think about his year when he was with Broncos. He had a good season. And obviously, all these guys. Sony Michel won the
They all
Super
had
Bowl
good
with
years
us last
before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody had it, so it's
Except OJ.
He did though before the Brady thing. He was alright, but when it was just Jameis,
I don't ever remember.
he had one good year, I believe. Didn't he? One good year with the Bucks. I thought that's why he got on the map for me.
Who?
He got on the map from Alabama.
No, yeah. He can't.
So he ain't never had no good
He was
NFL.
in college.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think he never had a decent NFL season.
Wow.
I mean,
He probably was. You feel me?
You
Useful.
You gotta look into that. I mean, I thought
I
he
don't
was
think
alright.
he ever had a good productive season.
I know he's a big, fast guy. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. The only two people that got picked up off these cuts is O.J. Howard and Sony Michel. Sony Michel ends up going to the Chargers, so I like that move for them.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like that's a good move. Sony Michel, bro, he's an underrated back, man. He helped Tom Brady win that championship in 18, and then he
18.
Yeah, but he was like people talk about
You
Brady,
gotta-
but he
you
was
gotta
really
know
he
how-
had a great playoff run though. Like,
that's
he ran for
18.
All three of them playoff games.
That's 18 though.
Ain't that long ago.
It do be. You gotta think about it. I think it's not that long ago to us, but you feel me? The football years, yeah.
I think he's a good ad. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely good ad.
You said to the Chargers, he went?
Yeah, behind who? Elker.
Yeah.
I think, bro, he's a little injury prone at times, bro.
Other one, he ran for 800 last year instead of starts. That's all I'll say. But Gerard Davis, that's big too. He was a first round pick linebacker. He's definitely gonna be on somebody soon.
A thumper.
Yeah, he's gonna be on somebody soon. So them are our notable cuts, man. A lot of these players will get picked up either in the waiver or through practice squad. We'll see what's going on. So I want to get to everybody's early NFC and AFC picks. So you get two teams, bro. Your teams you think was going to meet in the NFC Championship, AFC Championship. Start with you, bro. Two teams who going to meet in the NFC Championship.
Man, realistically, I'm going to say Rams, but I'm going to even say Rams. I don't know because how would it be set up like the bracket?
I mean, just your top two teams you think could come out the NFC. That's how I would look at it.
Oh, yeah, my Niners and the Rams, man.
Niners and Rams NFC Championship again.
For sure.
What about your AFC pick for the top two teams?
Chargers. And that's
There's some teams out there too.
I know for sure I'm gonna say the Chargers. The Chiefs is always good. But I'm like the Miami and the Raiders we have. But the Broncos too, man. So there's a lot of floaters. So I'm for sure on the Chargers. Though.
So Chargers versus who? This is big. Go ahead.
Chargers. I'm probably just gonna say like. I don't know, man. I think the Chargers
Just got the Chargers. That's your favorite to come out the AFC.
Yeah, let's say the Chargers and the Raiders, man.
Okay. You got Chargers, Raiders. What about you? Let's start with your NFC top two teams. You picking the championship, Ryan?
I got dark horses though.
I'm gonna start with the AFC. The AFC.
Okay.
Oh, the Bengals. Damn, there it is. Chargers and Bengals.
I think the Broncos could do it out the AFC on the AFC side. And
Broncos could go against who in the AFC championship?
I don't know who in the AFC championship, but that's why I got coming out the AFC. Broncos. This is who I can see making the Super Bowl. Broncos. And I'm gonna say. I'm gonna throw a surprise team in. I don't know. Some of the Niners.
Niners versus Broncos Super Bowl.
Yep.
You said bump the AFC championship, NFC championship. You straight
to it. Yep.
All right, I'm my top two.
There's too many teams in the AFC.
I feel like it's open.
It's got very
Bengals,
open.
Chiefs, all
Too open.
You know what I mean? Bengals.
Basically, the whole, you feel me, Chargers, Chiefs, any Raiders, anybody can come out of that one. You know what I mean? Anybody can come out of that one. The whole AFC open. Bengals good.
Yeah.
Bills good. They probably the favorite.
Ravens can even pop
Ravens
out.
could pop
Right.
out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you never know.
My top two NFC, I got, of course, the Rams, but I like Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay coming in.
Tampa, but I mean, I don't
You know what I'm
think
saying? They really loaded and equipped to win the championship right now. I feel like time is coming to an end, so. But I got
try to
them.
get one more.
Yeah, you know he is. And then AFC wise, I'm gonna take the Bills and the Broncos, man. I've been picking the Bills the last 2 years.
Bills, okay.
They let me down, but it's not like they let me down. Like they
They went out
They didn't
sad
get a
how they went
chance.
out
Never
right.
bet on the Bills, man. That's all I know. Never bet on them. Never bet on them.
they've been disappointing me, but I'm looking at the team, and it's not like they come up short by just a little bit all the time, bro. It's like they play good, they just come up short. So I'm gonna pick them again. Bills and Broncos. I love what Russell Wilson.
Broncos.
Yeah, I love what Russell Wilson is gonna do with the Broncos.
I think Broncos don't have enough. Just don't think they have enough.
Dang, why not?
They need a couple more pieces, man.
Defense or offense?
Both.
Wow. I think they offensively
Maybe
safe.
more experience. I mean,
Maybe
guess,
defense.
I guess the running backs are supposed to come out, but then they just lose a wide receiver.
Yeah, bro went down. Was it KJ Hamler?
Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick, my bad.
Tim Patrick.
They still got Judy, still got Sutton. You know what I mean? They can make something shake. And then they got running backs, Devontae.
His son was like a number 2 to a championship guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
always
was.
felt like he was a good number 2.
I don't think he's number 1, but I think
But
all three of them in
Judy-
that room together. Yeah, Judy could be that number 1.
I mean, I think he's a number 2 in the level. I think he's a high ceiling too.
So you feel they don't have a 1?
I mean, Judy could possibly be the one. I don't think that is. I don't think they got a true 1. Like, I feel like they both 2s.
Right.
Son could even go slot 2 or 3.
Some of them could. We'll see how it all shakes out, man. Them is the earliest. Y'all just don't know. We haven't seen no games played. So it was our earliest picks when we picking up, looking at who teams got and you know what I mean, how it could work. So yeah, man. That's the NFL. Let's switch to the NBA side, man. Y'all know what's going on. A couple big things going out there. R.J. Barrett, man, from the New York Knicks, just signed a new 4-year, $120 million deal, man. Talk to me, Ryan. What's going on? How you feel about that?
I ain't seen nothing about this. You go ahead. Go ahead and leave that.
Well, I'll leave with that.
To let you know, I ain't never seen nothing about it, but I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I
Right.
definitely don't think
So
it's
R.J.
that.
Barrett, you know what I mean? Young guy from the Knicks, averaged 20 last year. He ends up getting $120 million bag. I don't necessarily agree, but
I just want to say for what?
I don't necessarily agree, but
Right, that's
it's consistent of what the NBA been doing. You know what I mean? Of paying a person that has a
He's
great
not
season.
even like.
Like
he had a great
season. He averaged 20.
Oh,
Is he?
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know how the NBA get. Somebody averaged 20.
That ain't even-
But
that ain't even it.
I feel like the biggest thing is it messes up their plans to acquire
He
Donovan
literally
Mitchell.
averaged 20.
Yeah. I mean that's good though if
He
you think
averaged,
about
he
it.
averaged 17 and 20. But the team he's on is like a
right. Like, why couldn't you average that?
yeah. Like so, I mean, my thing is it's like this. You average 20, but it's like for the team you play for, it's just like
The most quietest, pointless 20. It had no effect. You feel me?
Exactly. I would say it's
and
definitely
he's not
quiet
even the
20.
number 1. He's like wow. He's like a
2 or 3.
yeah. I think like a good. He's like the 3rd man of the championship squad. Like he's like
He was being used as the 3rd guy out there in New York
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm
It
saying.
was Randall.
yeah.
They was giving Burks a lot of shots last year. And then it was R.J. Barrett. So he gets $120 million.
Burks more shots. No,
Yeah, Burke came in there and had Kimba benched and somebody else, bro. They
That's
was doing the
burnt
Burks.
money.
Yeah. So you think that's? I just look at it like I don't like
New York,
it because
this what they do,
New
though.
York can't
Yeah.
get a
Right, that's what
star.
they do. They
This is
so
what they've
thirsty
been
for one.
doing.
That's what they. You feel me? That's what I feel like. That's thirsty.
it's like they so thirsty. It's like
They
when they
thirsty
finally
to
get a
have
good
something.
player, they just gotta keep him in town.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But he's not the superstar that they need.
Not
though.
4 years,
Like,
120. That's bad money.
He's not going to be. That's face of the franchise money, or at least second on the team to look to.
Then they
as
just paid
money.
bro like what, 80 million?
Who?
Who they just get?
They got Brunson. Yeah.
Brunson.
Oh, he got like 100 or
Oh,
something.
yeah, he got 100 too?
They
That's
over.
whack.
You know what I'm saying? They overpaid twice.
Right. They so thirsty to have something
Definitely
going on.
overpaying.
Yeah.
And they could have had Donovan for all this. And then if you throw Donovan at 120, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It really don't make sense.
Those are-
Shout out to the Knicks, man. They've been going spiraling down this path for a long time, man.
I mean, they technically getting somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, who knows? What if RJ just come out and he start doing it? So I ain't gonna hate too hard. I just don't feel it's worth it at the moment. So let's move to the next topic. Markiff Morris, man, was the Miami Heat last year, has went to the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
You don't know, he got in a little whatever you want to say with Joker and sat out the whole rest of the year with the injury. So he
I guess
goes.
that's a good pickup.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. He's a role player. He
I
comes.
don't like what he be playing, how he be playing no more. He just, you feel me, just straight try to be big or bully.
I don't-
Like he don't bring nothing. I feel like.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
You think it
He
doesn't
just
make
be
a
out there
difference
with the
to him?
antics. That's why I feel like he more antics now.
I feel
You feel me?
like,
Trying to bully,
it's all
push.
about how Ben and KD and Kyrie gonna play together.
True. I think it's a good piece, but I've heard some Nets fans say, "Oh, championship
more
round."
antics.
Joe Harris.
Not from
I
Morris.
swear, some Nets fans was going this way like,
Right.
"Oh, we got a defensive piece," and he went because he was on the Lakers when we won the championship, so they feel like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? He know how to win." He was on the Heat. I'm like, bro, that is not no
Misled.
championship team.
Yeah,
Bro.
they misled.
Harris is coming back though.
Joe, that's what I'm saying. They start lineup could be intriguing though. Joe Harris, Kyrie, Ben Simmons, KD. Is it gonna be Claxton? Probably gonna be Claxton. I would think. He earned it.
He's turning up. He's trying to be a shot blocker and all these guys.
Yes or no? Nets win championship this year.
It's possible. Highly possible. That's my favorite team. So.
Favorite team in the NBA?
Yeah, I'm a KD fan. So I follow where games go.
I feel you on that.
But
I gotta see what Ben doing.
See what Ben look like.
that's all it is. Hopefully that dude come out mysteriously hitting threes this time.
Do y'all think that's what it gotta be? Like, y'all feel like he needs to come
like
back
that
and jumper?
I don't feel like he need a jumper.
He's surrounded by help.
I don't feel like he need a jumper.
If he can come back and play just kind of.
He just need to be confident. Do what he been doing.
He just gotta drive in.
Yeah, do what he been doing. Do what he was doing for Philly. If he did it for Philly, he was doing for the next he'd be alright.
But he would, he would
block out that noise. Just do what he been doing.
Fast break, run the break, he'd be alright.
One of the most skilled shooters to ever do it. So
man, I'm looking for them to compete this year, man.
Now learning that, he was with me when he started.
Right. We're going to keep an eye on that Nets situation, man. They looking third year together, looking to try to win one. Last but not least, man, let's talk about this Donovan Mitchell stuff. So everybody was so sure he was going to go to the Knicks, but this signing of RJ Barrett kind of complicates the whole thing. Let me ask.
They probably got money still, though.
Yeah, you good. You good. Let me ask you first, Ryan. What you think? You think Donovan Mitchell will leave, and should he leave?
Yeah, he should.
Most definitely leave.
Definitely leave. They need to go ahead and burn that down. We've been seeing Utah that core ain't it. They can't get it done. It's definitely already shipped Rudy out, so there's no reason for him to be there. They ain't gonna be able to bring nobody into Utah. You know what I mean? Nobody want to come to Utah
Not right now.
So he need to go ahead and bounce. Go ahead and bang out. I just don't like the Knicks move because it's gonna be like
don't be dang.
Yeah. Go to a contender. That's what I feel like.
Yeah,
go to a contender. Go to where you compete. I'm the dog. Right.
That's what it did for money. Take a little pay cut. Go get
to go to the port, but that'd be different.
Yeah, Dame and him. I don't know, man.
How you feel? I really don't like it though.
You want him to stay in Utah?
Nah, he need to leave. He needs to leave.
But you don't want him to go to the Knicks? Because that seems to be the biggest person that want to get involved with the situation of Donovan is the Knicks.
Man, I feel like I like the Heat son. That was the most amazing to me. That would be crazy.
I would have liked it that, but I feel like they just locked back in.
And bam, bro.
It would have been nice.
That would have been different. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been.
But the Heat. The only reason I don't think it's gonna happen is because the Heat are saying they committed to the team they had last year.
Big so they committed to bringing back Lard.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he was hurt last year though.
Cause he out of shape.
Right. He was talking about how it was hurt.
He big as fuck.
It was making him feel some type of way when people
big as hell.
You know what I'm saying? He need to lose, get in shape, come back in healthy. I think that he can do it, bro. They got the roster to do it. I told you I'm looking at the Heat and the Sixers this year. Come on.
Man, listen, bro, you can't take it from me. To be honest, man, that dude.
That's what I said.
But it's going to depend on Middleton.
That's what I got coming
up. It's going to depend on Middleton
too, man.
Celtics.
Middleton about to be back.
Yeah, but see,
he's hurt. He's back.
It's still if he's back, I guess, they always in the running.
Yeah.
Well,
he got him that far with just himself.
Yeah, so that's it on Donovan Mitchell. Y'all know that's my favorite player. Yeah, he's been for like 2 years.
Wow,
I hope he leave, but you know what I mean.
Is he even like the 10th best player? Like,
this is me watching
top
the game.
10.
I had to find a new Kobe. I had to find it. Kobe.
He ain't a new Kobe.
That's what I'm saying. I had to find my new.
Nobody's Kobe.
But
there ain't no Kobe out there right now.
I like this Steph for how many.
And Dame and Paul George.
Ain't no Jordans.
Paul George was like immediately after Kobe retired. That was like my favorite.
He was just a bridge player.
Hybrid player.
Yeah, Donovan my favorite, bro. I want to see him go somewhere to shine. So, shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. That's the end of this week's episode, man. If y'all got any businesses or anything y'all want advertised, put it on this table, man. Let us get the word out about it, man. This is Carter Sports Coverage, man. I appreciate Jimmy Hood for coming through, man. My boy Ryan in here. We do this every week, man. Next week it's gonna be time. Next week we should be talking real regular season football, man. Bills taking on Rams.
This weekend, right? NCAA starting.
Yeah, Ohio State first game playing Notre Dame this Saturday. Make sure y'all tune into that. Y'all know we don't do too much on college, but we always keep y'all tapped in with it. Ohio State game is Hook 'em Horns, Hook Texas. All right, man. Shout out to NCAA. Shout out to the NFL, man. Got any last things for us, Ryan? You know how you come with the last.
Nah, I ain't got nothing. No Cowboys news, no nothing. I ain't got nothing for this week.
Cowboys win?
Yep.
Another bad year.
Nothing this week. Hey, after this Bucks game, You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some news. We're gonna have some news of this Bucks game. They owe line out, so hopefully y'all can come back on here a happy camper.
Right, man.
Niners Nation, baby.
49ers, Rams
49ers.
Nation, Cowboys Nation, man. Catch y'all in the regular season, man. It's Carter Sports Coverage. Yeah.